What the Father is doing, when he is revealing things to Abraham, what he is revealing to Abraham, which then gets recorded in the Torah that we read, Abraham had an understanding of, rejoiced in it, all the while the children of Abraham according to the flesh, when the fulfillment of it came, didn't receive it. And it's the same to this day. So many people claim the moniker of Abraham's children, according to the flesh or according to faith. How many of them believed the gospel that was preached unto Abraham? How many of them believed the gospel that was preached unto Abraham, and as a consequence receive and acknowledge Messiah Yeshua as the means by which all families of the earth, all nations of the earth shall be blessed? The gospel that goes forth, oftentimes, which is a counterfeit gospel, is a conversion to a religion, a religious system, which oftentimes uses the figures of the patriarch, uses the moniker of Abraham, Isaac, Israel, the prophets, Yeshua and his disciples and apostles, all the while don't look or behave anything like them. And as a consequence, how can that possibly become a blessing to all nations if they are not like the one who through the blessing would come, nor like the one who through the blessing was spoken? Once again, the enemy is able to lie, to twist and deceive, to take some truth that the Father has spoken and spin it completely on his head. Instead of being a blessing, it's the means by which the world is cursed. People claiming Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. People claiming Messiah, Jesus Christ. And using the word as a means to levy influence and control and being just like those people in the temple who are unlike Abraham, who are unlike the Father, and therefore, though they believed at the beginning of the discussion Yeshua was speaking truth, by the end of the discussion wanted to dash stones at him. See, there are things which Messiah Yeshua said back then, which if you say to believers today, the proverbial stone, they will want to dash at you. I know because I've said it. I've been in those kind of conversations before. When you're having discussions with believers who are in positions of authority and leadership, or claim to have some kind of eldership in the body of Messiah, all the while ignoring the chief cornerstone and the foundation, which is the apostles and prophets. And the claim as to why they may ignore the chief cornerstone, the apostles and prophets, is some verse taken out of context, misappropriated, that they've found to justify their position. That sounds a lot like what they were doing to Yeshua.